What is good, 7th graders? We are doing SP8, and we have some terms that we need to be familiar with as we work through these probabilities. So independent events are two events whose outcomes do not affect each other. So two events, let's just write two events that do not affect each other. Dependent events, on the other hand, are two events that do affect each other. Alright, so an example of an independent event would be if I had a bag of marbles or something, and I picked one out, I looked at it, I put it back in. The one that I picked out the first time would not affect what marble I could pick out the second time, because I put it back in, I'd have the same number of marbles in the bag the second time that I had the first time. Okay, dependent events though, if I take that same situation, if I take a marble out of the bag and I keep it, now the second time I take a marble out of the bag, there's a different number of marbles in there. So the first time I picked a marble will affect what I can get the second time, because there's a different number of marbles in there. It's going to change the probability of what I could get the second time. Okay, so independent do not affect each other. Dependent, they do affect each other. Compound probability is when you have two events happening at the same time and you have to multiply those probabilities together. So you multiply the probability of two events. That's compound probability. For example, if I go back to the marbles again, if I pick a marble out and the probability is 1/4, I pick out another marble, the probability is 1/2, then I would multiply 1/4 and 1/2 together. That would be the compound probability. Okay, you will have problems where you have to do that, where you have to multiply the probabilities together. Okay, those are the words we need to know for now. Let's go on to examples.